friends, this is back with Beautiful Mess Plans, and I'm here to film a plan with me. Whoop, I'm already a mess. We are planning for the week of September 8th through the 14th. Okay, a couple things. One, hopefully the lighting's not too bad. It's pretty cloudy today. And two, my windows are open, so if you hear a bunch of extra noises, sorry. It is actually pretty quiet out. I can hear a train, but beyond that, there doesn't seem to be a lot going on out there. So anyway, planning another week, the second week of September, and let me tell you, not a lot going on, I don't think. Actually, it's an exciting week for a couple reasons. My daughter is getting her braces off. That's exciting. So then we're going to go on an outing on Saturday to celebrate. So she is so excited. She was like, I think she has been excited. I think I was more excited than she was, but she's kind of jumped on the train now. I think she's starting to realize like how nice it's going to be for them to be off. And like, so she's like final countdowning everything. So anyway, let's see, we need some boxes. We have a little bit of a busy week. It's not horrible. It's not a horrible week. It's just a little bit busy. So we have the orthodontist appointment is at 10:10. I have to pick her up. I'm just gonna miss second hour and third hour, and she'll get back during fourth hour. Because it takes a little bit. And then sometime in the day, I have to go pick up a retainer. So I don't think I need her for that. I think I can just go back in the afternoon. Oh, but I think art club starts actually. I should write that down. I think she said art club was starting. There, I think that's how I used to mark it. Used to keep it pretty, yep. I don't remember even what time it gets out. I just know that this is when I would mark it, and basically I would go pick up my little two, and then we hustle home, and then we basically get in the car and go. Okay, so Tuesday's a weird one because my husband is dropping off his car at it needs just regular maintenance, but it also needs a headlight change, which we're not incompetent. We can change a headlight, except for the car that we have. In order to change the headlight, you actually have to take the entire front of the car off. It was like a select few cars that they did this with, and then they stopped doing it because it's ridiculous. So they have to do that, and then he broke some locking mechanism in his car. So we called them to say, hey, I need to have this done, blah, blah, blah. And they said, well, it's going to be 4 days diagnostics time. So we're going to be one car in it for the rest of the week. So I'm not exactly sure how we are going to do this because he has to drop it off at 7. I have a kid that walks out the door, that gets up at 6:50, walks out the door at like 7:40. I get the other two up at 7:30, so we can walk out the door at 8:30. So I have time between. We have to figure this out. There's some stuff to figure out. Okay, and then that evening we have people get some vaccines. We are going to get our flu and COVID shots. Well, 3 of us are getting our COVID shots. Can't find them for my little two, but we're doing that day. Also on Monday, I think for dinner we're doing Culver's. There's a Culver's night up at the school, or not up at the school, but like our school is like doing a Culver's fundraising night thing. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we're doing that on Monday. Okay, and then the 10th, I have to think for a second. I don't know why. The 10th is actually picture day for my two elementary kids. Picture day. Anna and Emma, which poor Emma. At least this didn't happen then. Emma, I got a call yesterday from the nurse at her school that basically said, "Hey, everybody's fine, but we had a little accident, and that she was running on the playground, and her and another friend collided. She had a really bad bloody nose. He said it's probably going to bruise. We gave her an ice pack. She wanted to go back to class, and I picked her up, and she was saying her nose was hurting. And this morning, it's so swollen and so bruised, and it's like, oh, poor girl. Why did I put that on Friday? Poor girl. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, well, just make sure we put a sticker over that because I just tore up my page. Okay. Off to a great start. Silver Dollar City, and we're going to be there like all day. Do I normally draw a line when I say that we're going to be there all day? No. Am I going to do it this time? Yes. So we are there to celebrate and get, I don't know, cotton candy and caramel and just have a fun day to celebrate the removal of the braces. So anyway, I don't know what I want to use. Also, so I've mentioned that I am changing out my planner for next year, which, by the way, I'm having like mega like stress about it because I know planners are not that big of a deal. Like it's a first world problem, silly thing. And I also recognize that if I absolutely hate it, I can, like at 6 months, get like a half year planner and go back to, whatever. But I'm like suddenly feeling like super stressed about switching my planner. Like I don't know what my deal is. So there's that. But what was I saying? I had a point. Oh, so oh, it's been a week. So I've been super stressed lately for some reason about switching up my planner. And on top of that, what probably did not help me is that I also have not just unsubscribed from the Coco Daisy Creative Kit, but I unsubscribed from all of my Coco Daisy, which is kind of a big thing, kind of a big deal for me. But I have a reasoning. I think that I just need a change. I've been using Coco Daisy for like 2.5 years, give or take. A long time. It's been a long time. And I think I just needed a change. So I am trying out. I'll still get Coco Daisy in October. And then starting in November, I'm trying out something new. So we'll see how that goes for me. But maybe like changing everything all at once was maybe not my best idea, but that's okay. We're just gonna go with it. I keep telling my husband though, because I keep obsessing about like, am I making a mistake not getting, not getting another sterling ink for next year, all of that is, I keep telling him, which is really just telling myself at this point, because one, he does not care, and two, he doesn't care. It's just telling myself that it's try out this new system for 6 months. If I hate it, I can switch. I can do something different. I can get a half year planner and know that switching was not the best move for me. Or, maybe I'll love it. So, which by the way, I don't mean to like gatekeep this information. So I'm just going to tell you, even though there'll be a whole video about it, I am actually going to try out a half letter size discbound. So this is what I'm using for next year. I'm going to try it. We'll go over this more at a different point. I have monthlies, I have weeklies. Even my weeklies are changing, which I think is stressing me out. So it'll look like this instead of like this. This I'm not sure I'm going to love. I even tested it out. I like made a photocopy and tested out, like used this week just to figure out if I would like this. We'll find out, I guess. I have a reading section, I have a miscellaneous section, I have my fitness section, and then I have just like notes and stuff in the back. So this is what I'm trying for next year. But for some reason, I'm like so stressed about it. And I know, again, not that big of a deal. And it's good to switch stuff up and try new things and whatever. And I have my reasonings for wanting to try something new. I will miss this paper so much. But I still use Sterling ink for a couple other things. But I have my reasonings, and I'll go over it when I do my like 2026 planner lineup. But I just like am feeling super stressed about it. I don't know. I think it's kind of dumb, but it's just how I'm feeling. So do I want? I don't know. So anyways, that's what I'm doing for next year. But I also decided that I wanted to switch up. I was kind of just feeling done with Cocoa Daisy. Like I just like there's sometimes I think I get frustrated because it feels repeats. There's more months than not that I just feel a little bit lost on like what to use, what I'm doing, things like that. And that kind of wears on me because it's like feels like my every single spread looks exactly the same. And I don't know. I guess I just needed a change. So I'm changing it up. And I'm trying a new subscription. And I think I've also kind of briefly said this, but I kind of outgrown the style. I think I just need a new look. I'm trying to decide if I want to use any of these quotes. So I think that's part of it as well. Is that I'm just kind of, some of them are really cute, some of them I do really like, but I don't know, I guess for the most part, I'm just feeling like I want something that looks different. What is up with this? Okay, that's staying there. What this, I've never really had an issue with, which I was trying not to do because I got a weird space there. Whatever. I've never had an issue pulling up stickers, but today is that day. Today is the day. So we're just going to leave it because I'm already having a rough day. Do I want to do anything else? I don't think so. I think I'm probably good with where it's at. So anyway, you kind of got an earful because that's of some of the things that I've been contemplating and thinking and wanting to change. And I don't know. Do you guys already have your planners decided for next year? Are you on the fence? Are you doing the same thing? Are you going to try something new? Do you feel stressed as I am, so I don't feel so weird that I'm being stressed out about planners? I know it's good to get outside of your comfort zone and try new things, and I don't know, but it just feels very stressful. I really feel like there needs to be something there, but I don't know. I'm going to leave it for now. And if it really starts to bother me, I could just get some undo and pull that up and like move it over here. But for now, I'm just going to leave it. We're just going to walk away because I don't need any more decision making at this point. Anyway, this is my spread for the week. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, I'm trying to be better about comments. But yeah, thank you for watching though, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.